I am with Magic after round 3 of the ENG Youth Netball Premier League Under 13s Southern Conference. I think I might have said 13s twice there. Never mind. Aces. They came into this unbeaten. I think they gave you a tougher test than you were expecting. I was surprised at how well they did. I suppose you welcome that type of test because you want the competitive side of this is what you're here for. But at the same time, well, you're kind of thinking, oh, don't work us too hard. We've got a big game against Shan. What was your thoughts on the Aces game?
Well, usually when we play Aces, it's usually quite close. Like it's like some loss, some win, and obviously they're tall shooter.
Yeah.
I think we put out a good game though. Like I think we fought, and we didn't
Panic.
lose our intensity. Like sometimes we have we had like a vaguely bad one of the middle quarters, but we didn't completely drop.
No, there was points where you were dipping, but then you always had that kind of experience and professionalism to kind of stay ahead, and even though it looked close at times, I felt you was in control of the narrative, which was good. I think again their shooter is very tall, and your defence done a very good job. To be fair to very good, and forcing them off court a lot, which was good. So overall, were you happy with that performance against Aces?
Yeah, because normally we do second phase, pocket, but instead we adapted to their tall, because they're taller and we're shorter.
Yeah.
We just did quick and fast balls so we could get the advantage.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
I think the whole court defence was also really strong.
That's good.
Put more pressure on the shooters.
It's a good win, really good win. And they brought something to the table we didn't expect, so well done to them. Shan, big game because there is a battle for the top 4. I think obviously they started a lot better than you, but you kept first and second quarter, even though they were going ahead, you kept creeping back into it and staying within 4 or 5 points. I thought if you could stay within 4 or 5 points, then build some momentum, you can get back into that game. In the third quarter, it went a little bit to pot a little bit. Then fourth quarter was hard to try. You were chasing the game then. Are you disappointed you couldn't have given them a tougher test in that game?
Well, it was definitely more our errors. They did put out a strong performance, and we knew they're strong. But I think our flat drives and our own errors didn't do us any favours. So I think they have, and we're not smart. We were smart enough to beat their centre pass defence.
Yeah, it was your centre pass because they kept saying this flood, and that seemed to throw you a little bit.
We just couldn't beat that.
Yeah, is that
our flat drives didn't help.
So when they're doing this flood thing, what are you meant to do once they do that? Because at times you're kind of shocked at what was going on. So what in an ideal world, what should you have done to get beyond that?
Well, we were told to get 2 middle options, so then to take them both out, or go middle wide to take them out, or have defence offer.
So does the result reflect more of a incredible Shan performance or a Magic not so great performance?
Shan played a very good game, and I think we came into it a bit we have to win.
Yeah.
And then
our errors.
Well, it's not disastrous for you. Your next couple
Our fourth quarter, I think we pulled back a lot.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Well, it's not, like I said, it's not disastrous. You've got your next 2 games are very winnable. You've got Little Sutton and you've got APC.
No.
Someone who.
TTNC.
Yeah. So on paper, we expect you to go and win those games. You win those 2 games, you've got 10 points. 10 points normally qualifies a team into the top 4. But this season, it's a bit of a mess because everyone's getting beat by each other, especially beyond Sutton and Turnford. If you win those next 2 games, you've got 10 points, and you could potentially go into the final games of the season against Stars, having to win it to qualify for the top 4. So you've still got a lot to play for. Can you do it? That's the question.
I think we could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you beat Stars?
Play hard.
Yeah. Tactically, anything you reckon you have to do?
Well, they're quite physical.
Yeah.
And they're fast, so I think just not rising to that.
Cool. Well, still got a lot to play for, girls. It's not all over, so well done. Even though you lost against Shan, doesn't matter. You can still win your next 3 games. So well done, Magic, and we look forward to seeing you again in round 4.